What is happening right now around Sheikh Ahmad Gumi and the issue of banditry has become one of the most talked about security conversations in Nigeria. And the reason is simple. His recent words have touched a very sensitive nerve in the country, especially among security experts, government officials, and ordinary citizens who have been affected by insecurity in one way or another. Sheikh Gumi is not a new name in Nigeria's public space. For years, he has been involved in discussions around insecurity in the northern part of the country. He is known to speak boldly, sometimes too boldly, and that is exactly why his recent comments have caused serious concern. According to him, the issue of banditry cannot be solved only through military force. He believes that dialogue, negotiation, and understanding the background of those involved can help reduce the problem. This position alone has divided public opinion sharply. Now, as you are watching this video, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss updates like this. Your support helps us bring you clear and reliable news. What really caused the shock was the way his statements were interpreted by many people. Some Nigerians felt that his words sounded like he was justifying criminal activities. Others felt he was only offering an alternative approach to security challenges. Security circles, however, became worried because words from influential figures can shape public opinion and even affect ongoing security operations. In simple English, the fear is this. When someone with influence speaks in a way that sounds sympathetic to people causing harm, it may weaken the morale of security forces and confuse the public about what is right and what is wrong. That is why reactions came quickly and strongly. Please like this video and subscribe if you are following this story carefully. Government officials, especially those in charge of defense and security, have made it clear that while dialogue can be part of peace building, it must not appear as if the state is excusing harmful actions. They believe the government has a duty to protect lives and property, and any message that seems to soften the seriousness of insecurity must be handled carefully. At the same time, it is important to say this clearly. Sheikh Gumi himself has stated that he does not support harm to innocent people. He has said repeatedly that insecurity is a result of deeper social and economic problems such as poverty, lack of education, and poor governance. His argument is that if these root causes are not addressed, force alone will not bring lasting peace. This is where the debate becomes very serious. On one side, many Nigerians who have suffered losses feel that strong action is the only language criminals understand. On the other side, some believe that lasting peace requires talking, reforming systems, and reintegrating people back into society. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel as we continue this discussion. Another part of this issue is misinformation. Some videos and quotes attributed to Sheikh Gumi have been shared online that were later found to be edited or taken out of context. This has made the situation worse because people are reacting not only to what was said, but also to things that were never said. In times like this, it is very important for everyone to slow down, verify information, and avoid spreading false content. Security experts are worried because Nigeria is already dealing with a complex security environment. Any public debate that appears to reduce clarity can make things more difficult. They stress that communication matters, words matter, and timing matters. Still, supporters of dialogue argue that history shows that many conflicts around the world were eventually reduced through negotiation alongside security measures. They believe Nigeria should not ignore this option completely. Please like this video and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. What we are seeing now is not just an argument about one man's words. It is a bigger national conversation about how Nigeria should handle insecurity going forward. Should the focus be more on force, more on dialogue, or a careful balance of both? That is the real question behind all this noise. The public reaction has shown how emotionally connected people are to this issue. Families have lost loved ones, communities have been displaced, businesses have suffered. So when anyone speaks on this matter, emotions are naturally high. As a professional news presenter, it is important to say this clearly. Nigeria needs calm, responsible conversations about security. Heated words and personal attacks will not solve the problem. What will help is honest discussion, clear policies, and consistent action from authorities. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe so you can keep receiving balanced updates like these. Right now, the government is standing firm on its position that criminal activities must not be encouraged in any form. At the same time, there is growing awareness that social and economic reforms are also necessary to prevent people from being drawn into crime in the first place. Sheikh Gumi's comments have simply brought these long-standing issues to the surface again. Whether people agree with him or not, the conversation he sparked has forced Nigerians to reflect on the effectiveness of current strategies and the future direction of national security efforts. As the story continues to develop, one thing is certain. Nigerians want peace, safety, and stability. They want to live without fear and move freely across the country. Any approach that can truly help achieve that goal will always be discussed passionately. Please like this video and subscribe if you want us to keep following this story closely. It is important to look at how this issue is affecting public trust in the security system. Many Nigerians already feel tired and frustrated because insecurity has lasted for years. When respected public figures speak, people listen closely. So when Sheikh Gumi speaks about banditry in a way that sounds different from the government's official position, it naturally creates confusion for some people and anger for others. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can keep getting clear and professional updates like this. For many citizens, the biggest concern is not about words or arguments, but about safety. Parents want their children to go to school without fear. Farmers want to go to their farms peacefully. Traders want to travel on highways without worrying about attacks. So when discussions about negotiation come up, people ask a simple question. Will this make life safer or not? Supporters of dialogue say talking can save lives if done carefully and properly. They argue that even wars between countries have ended through talks. Their point is that security is not only about strength, but also about strategy. However, the critics respond by saying that dialogue without strict control can send the wrong signal and encourage bad behavior. Please like this video and subscribe as we break this down clearly. Another angle to this story is how social media has amplified everything. Short video clips, headlines, and comments move very fast online. Sometimes context is lost. Sometimes emotions take over facts. This has made the situation more intense than it might have been if people had taken time to understand the full message. Security analysts have warned that public debates on sensitive matters must be handled carefully. They say that while freedom of expression is important, national security issues require responsibility. The wrong message at the wrong time can weaken confidence and slow down progress. At the same time, they also acknowledge that silence does not solve problems. Nigerians have the right to question strategies and demand better results. That is why this conversation has continued instead of fading away. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel active. Looking deeper, this issue also reflects a bigger problem in Nigeria: the gap between policymakers and the people. Many citizens feel excluded from decision-making. When they hear discussions about negotiation or force, they want to know how those decisions affect them directly. Transparency is key. The government has responded by repeating its commitment to protecting lives and property. Officials have emphasized that any approach used will be in the best interest of the country. They also warned against statements that could be misunderstood or misused by criminals. Sheikh Gumi, on his part, has maintained that his intention is peace, not harm. He insists that understanding the root causes of insecurity is necessary for any long-term solution. Whether people agree or not, his position has forced the nation to confront uncomfortable truths about poverty, education, and governance. Please like this video and subscribe if you are learning something new from this discussion.